because the last girl I dated, FYI, was a complete couch potato, and it rubbed off me in the worst possible way, obviously.
Oh, please. You're not the one in need of oxygen.
You know, you really should join my boot camp. It'll whip your ass into shape in like a week.
My ass is fundamentally opposed to getting out of bed at 7 a.m. every morning.
I'm telling you, it's worth it. Check this out. And by the way, 6 a.m.
All right, drinks on me.
Thank you.
Excellent. And there. So, does he get a refund if he finds someone on his own?
I suppose.
Right?
Oh my God, Tracy's with me.
Why?
High school classmate.
Which one?
Stretching beauty. Best left a distant memory. Katie? Katie Fox? Serena Lochner. Hi. Hi. Oh, this is so wild. I swear to God, not 2 days ago, I was randomly in nostalgia mode, and I had this vivid flashback of us dancing across the stage in our flower drum song kimonos.
Oh my God. We were good.
Of course we were.
Oh, Victoria, Serena.
Hi. So where in the world have you been since senior year?
Oh, college, law school, working.
As a lawyer? Do you like it?
I love it.
Oh, isn't it the best to love what you do? I'm a lit agent at William Morris. Such a blast.
Kate's also a matchmaker.
Shut up.
I am.
Well, that makes perfect sense. Guess who was voted biggest flirt in 12th grade?
That was not me. That was you.
Oh, I don't think so. Anyway, you always had the best taste in boys. I should go. So phenomenal to see you. Bye. Bye.
Oh, I think I can do this. Victoria? Whoa. Ooh. Who's that?
Nobody.
I won't.
Get your hands in the sand, people! I'm moving!
There you see that my
Go!
Why is she yelling at us? She's lucky we didn't hit snooze and roll over.
Don't make eye contact. Do you want a penalty lap?
Go! Come on!
Who are these people? Do you even know anyone?
Yeah, I scored a power bar off that girl once.
She's cute. Is she nice?
Didn't charge me for the bar.
Hit the good shot, lady! Let's go! Let's move it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Some workout, huh? You get used to it, or not. Not exactly a mornings person. I have no choice. Work keeps me so busy, this is the only time I have for myself. Must make it hard to have a social life.
What social life?
I just had the same conversation with my friend. He's an architect, amazing person, totally overworked. You should meet him. I really have no time. You sure? He's a great guy. Victoria knows him. Who? Right here, Power Bar. He's right, he's great. I'll meet him. Hold on, I might have a free night coming up. Terrific.
I'd say late 20s. Some kind of banking. She seems very intelligent.
Sounds interesting.
She can kick your butt. I thought you'd like that.
You're getting to know me.
She's insanely busy, but she's carving out a night just for you.
All right, let me know, and I'll carve out my schedule accordingly.
Great. Bye. What happened to you? I failed boot camp.
Oh, you need a doctor.
I'm fine. Yeah. Oh, I think I'll just hang out here for a sec.
I'm making you an appointment with my chiropractor. He's got magic fingers.
Whew. Tell my dad I'm on my way.
11 years, I'm completely faithful, honest to God. And then the one time I slip up, she catches me.
Bob, we're gonna need to know this. Just exactly how did Mrs. Donovan find out?
She walked right in the bedroom.
Your bedroom?
She was supposed to be at the lady doctor.
So you arranged to have your mistress swing by the house?
It didn't involve much arranging. She lives right next to the kitchen. She's the nanny.
So you had sex with the nanny, the caretaker of your children?
You gotta see this nanny.
I'm sure she's lovely.
Believe me. And I gotta say, she was all over me.
That's certainly a compelling defense. But unfortunately, the prenup you entered contains a clause that voids the entire agreement in the case of adultery, meaning your wife gets half of everything.
I wasn't planning on cheating.
Well, we never are.
Well, so that's it? I'm supposed to sit around and wait for Ellen's lawyer to invoice me for her half?
You know, there may be a way around this. This clause is written to work both ways. Now, if we can just establish that Mrs. Donovan cheated as well, we're back in business.
Ellen barely leaves the house. Unless she goes to town on one of her mahjong girlfriends, we're probably out of luck. Are you all right?
Just out of pure curiosity, why do we always end up with schmucks?
The man is the mini-mart king of the valley. He's a pillar of the business community.
And a schmuck.
Can I give you a little advice from the trenches? Don't judge the client. You'll sleep better. Besides, maybe she was all over him.
Yeah, I could hardly keep my hands off him myself.
Katie, I'm so glad to find you. Oh, hi, Mr. Fox. Serena Lochner. I met you at Katie's Sweet 16.
Oh, of course you did. Yeah.
Yeah. I still have that memory box.
Excuse me, Grace.
Really? What are you doing here?
Well, I was hoping we could talk.
Oh, my schedule's pretty tight.
I don't have anything down for you.
No, I'm supposed to help Nick with that document review.
It's under control.
Don't be such a martyr, Nick. I know how much help you need.
I really don't.
Look at that. We're in luck.
You're sweet to let me barge in. The thing is, Katie, I know I was...
Kate, if you don't mind.
Love it. The thing is, Kate, I'm just coming off a 2-year hell ride with a complete narcissist, which I have to say pretty much sums up every man I've fallen into bed with since who knows when. Working in Hollywood is relationship suicide, honestly.
And you want my help?
Kate. Got it. Look, I know I wasn't the best person when you knew me. I was a bratty, selfish teenager, but I've grown, and I have my priorities in order. All I'm looking for is a real guy. I just don't know how to find him.
It's $1,000.
I'll write you a check.
I mean, of all people, Serena Lochner? This is a woman that never had a hard time getting anything.
Really?
Yes, really. I mean, remember my spring dance story?
No. You know I glaze over anytime you launch into high school nostalgia.
10th grade spring dance. The divine David Hillman invited me like a month before. So we're there, and during the snowball, you know, when you keep switching dance partners?
I don't think we snowballed in Tucson, but please, go on, it's riveting.
So we switched. And then when the song ended, I couldn't find him. Turned out he was behind the gym making out with
Serena Lochner, and then you walked home, and you never talked to him again.
I knew you'd remember. You know what I really want to do?
More.
I want to set her up with someone really horrible.
Which you would deserve.
But it was a long time ago. And people change. And I have to admit, helping loveless, adult Serena find the man of her dreams would be strangely satisfying.
Wow, that's very mature of you. Masochistic, but you know, mature.
So I have an interesting candidate in mind. Old friend of mine. Nice guy, very giving. Definitely outside the Hollywood scene.
Oh, good. That's what I want.
Excellent. Question, how do you feel about animals?
Are you kidding? I love animals.
Perfect. I'll call you back. Kate Fox for Dr. Cooper. Hey, Glenn. What's happening?
Well, business as usual. How about you, counselor?
Same old. Hey, I was wondering, are you back on the market?
Dating? Sure. Best way to shake the recurring nightmares of my ex-wife, right?
Well, I've got a great girl for you to meet.
Kate, Dr. Dean Delane, how are you?
Just okay, Doctor.
Oh, call me Dr. Dean. Oh, you're a friend of Claire's.
Yes, I am. Claire's friend.
Nice woman. Excellent spine. So you took a spill at boot camp. That's pretty hardcore.
That's me.
Pain in here?
Yes?
Shooting or throbbing?
Yeah, a little of both.
Okay, relax. Don't resist my movement. How do you know Claire?
We work. Ah! Oh my God, is that what's supposed to happen?
Yes. Same thing. Other side. No. Sorry, you were saying you work together.
Yes.
Hmm. There we go. Hands like this. Cigarette? Just kidding.
That was mind-blowing. Can I take a nap right here?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. You seem terrific. Maybe we could go out to dinner sometime.
Oh. Maybe.
So you're like healed?
I don't even know how to describe it. Dr. Dean, he just took control of my body, thrashing it back and forth with these massive hands of his, and I just had to lie there, completely submissive. It was hot.
Wow, did you get his number?
No, but he got mine.
Are you serious?
After all that manhandling, I couldn't resist.
And why should you?
I don't know. Isn't it inappropriate for him to ask out a patient?
No, I mean, it's not like he's a real doctor.
Rude.
Of course. If it's too weird, you can always bank him for the next Miss Lonely Heart that comes along.
True. Though I wasn't in matchmaker mode when I found him. And he did hit on me. Don't I deserve to keep him for myself?
I'm supposed to say yes to this.
You are.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Your nanny banger's wife is Ellen Donovan, approximately 5'4", approximately 120 pounds, 39-year-old Sagittarius. 24-hour surveillance report, supermarket, no suspicious purchases, dry cleaners, dropping off only, carpool pickup at Center for Early Education. Saw Lisa Gibbons, she was looking good. Remainder of day and night at home with the kiddos. This AM, half day of pampering at the Burke Williams Day Spa. Interview with the housekeeper. No knowledge of adulterous activity.
What about the nanny?
Tracked her down at the gym, but she wouldn't say nothing. You got to see this nanny.
Well, we certainly have to speak to her.
We will Thursday. Opposing counsel already filed notice of her deposition.
Can I come?
Growing up, I had the most beautiful chocolate lab. Her name was Winnie. Such a good girl. She was my best friend in the whole world. When we finally had to put her down, it was the worst day of my life.
I know what you mean. Had a few of those days myself.
Yeah, I just think, stop. Bottled flat. I just think it's amazing that you spend every day helping animals. Most people are much too selfish to help anything.
It's what I love.
Well, it's very noble of you.
Thanks. You ready to order?
Well, the menus have been closed for 10 minutes. That's usually a sign of readiness. Tell me about the sea bass.
It's very nice. Sauteed in olive oil, accented with cilantro.
Oh, God, no. Chop salad.
Same.
Oh, and hurry, I'm hypoglycemic.
Right away.
This is so much fun. My lunches are always business, business, business.
Yeah?
Serena Lochner on line 1.
How'd it go?
I've never met such a good person. He's like the Pope.
Meaning you liked him?
I loved him.
Can you hold a sec?
Of course. Maybe that's him.
Yep.
Glenn Cooper, line 2.
Hey.
Who does that woman think she is?
Why?
She was unbelievably rude.
What do you mean? Serena loved you. She compared you to the Pope.
We got along fine, but she treated the restaurant staff like they were slave laborers.
I'll call you back. Sorry.
Was that him?
It was.
And?
Well, he didn't exactly think you were the Pope.
He hated me?
Serena, he didn't say that. Why don't we meet later and we'll regroup?
I gotta take a call.
No Serena yet?
Probably not the best idea to meet her here, if they even let her in.
She couldn't have been that bad.
Oh, yes, she could.
Katie Kate.
Hey! Hi! Are you doing all right?
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry I was such a pill on the phone before. I just don't get it. You look cute.
Thank you. I have a date.
Do you? Who is he?
Just some guy. Dean.
Ooh, mysterious. Flat water, room temperature?
Here we go again. Serena, you remember Victoria from the beach?
Is that you?
Serena, part of making a good impression is to treat people with respect.
Oh, well, I couldn't have been nicer to the doggy doctor.
And what about to the people who work here?
I don't know that I was rude.
Well, whatever you were, it made Glenn lose interest in you.
Okay.
Look, you are an intelligent, accomplished, beautiful woman. If you just make an effort to be a little more respectful, you can have any guy you want. Just like you did in high school.
Oh, I did not.
You got Dave Hillman.
Oh, God. You know, I have to tell you, I have always felt terrible about that. And I know I never owned up to that, and that just makes it even more awful. But I had no right to go off with him that night. I'm sorry.
Whatever, it's no big deal. Thanks for saying so.
We're waiting on the thermometer.
This is perfect. Thank you, Victoria. Note taken.
All right, so how does one end up in investment banking? I mean, did you play investment banker as a kid?
Not that I recall. Did you design buildings as a kid?
Sure. Yeah, mostly of the Lego Tinker Toy School. My early work was quite innovative. You can ask my mom.
I'll have to give her a call. Speaking of calls. Hello? Thank you. I can't believe it either. Time flies. I'm actually having dinner with someone. Good. I'll call you. Thanks. Bye. Sorry, my sister.
No problem. Wait, so explain to me, how do you work 80 hours a week and still manage to drag yourself to the beach every morning?
Oh, well, I'm not exactly breaking any boot camp records. That is for sure.
No, come on. Kate told me you were like G.I. Jane out there.
I'm sorry. Hello? Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. I know I got it yesterday. I meant to call. It's beautiful. No, I absolutely love the color. I'll try it on tonight. I'm actually with someone. Can I? Mm-hmm. That is correct. Can we talk about this tomorrow? Okay, love you. I should turn this off.
Special occasion?
My birthday. How are the tamales?
Good. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What?
Hmm?
No, nothing.
No. Dee Dee. You all right?
I'm fine. You know, not everyone has these best friend networks planning birthday parties for everyone.
Of course not.
Mojito. So you feeling good?
Oh my God. I feel great. You're a miracle worker.
No. No miracles, just hard work, like anything else, you know. You studied the law, I studied the body.
What you did to me the other day, I couldn't do that.
Hold my hand. Come on. Really hold on to it. There you go. Press right there. Harder. Good. There. keep the pressure and start to rotate your thumb. Small circle. Nice. You're releasing endorphins into my bloodstream, kind of nature's own stress and pain reliever, and to some extent, aphrodisiac.
Oh, really?
Hold on, excuse me. Let me in here, let me in here. Okay, all right. Let me see you try to extend it.
Whoa, don't do that.
That's all right, I'm a chiropractor.
I'm an orthopedic surgeon. Until you have an x-ray, the last thing you want to do is apply pressure. Excuse me? Okay, just put it on the ground. Put it on the ground.
Okay.
Now show me exactly where.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. I'm sure that everything is just fine and dandy now that the orthopedic surgeon has taken over the case of the sprained ankle. These guys think they are God's gift just because they happen to get into medical school. Well, excuse me for blowing my MCATs and missing the opportunity to spend 8 years learning how to be a pompous-ass egomaniac. The fact is, a lot of these sports-related surgeries aren't even necessary, but the patients don't know better. And you think these surgeons are in the habit of referring business to chiropractors? Of course not. We're the competition.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This was great. Thank you so much for dinner. I had a really nice time.
Yeah, me too.
I'd invite you inside, but I have to prep for a deposition and the headache's already setting.
Well, I'm probably no help with the deposition, but as for the headache, let me... Right there. Just a little tenderness over the C23 epiphyseal joint. Probably aggravated your third occipital nerve.
Probably.
Yeah. You know, if you want to lie down, I could apply a lot more pressure. Give you some real relief.
That is so tempting. Maybe another time.
All right. You take a hot shower before bed, doctor's orders.
Will do. Maybe I should make that a cold shower.
Good night.
Good night. Hello?
Too late?
No. How was dinner?
Festive.
Okay. What did you talk about?
My work, her work, that we're both 29.
I thought she was 28.
She was, yesterday.
Today's her birthday?
Yes, it is.
Oh, and she went out with you. That's so sweet.
More strange than sweet.
She's probably just lonely.
True. And strange.
Second date?
Not happening?
Gotcha. Listen, I have someone new I'm working with. I'm not sure at all if it works, but she's a real go-getter. Smart, very attractive, athletic.
When's her birthday?
Not anytime soon, I promise.
All right, I'll give it a shot. It's just a date, right?
Exactly. So I'll be in touch.
Yeah, terrific. Sweet dreams.
You too. Bye.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Hanley. I was told to report here for my deposition in the Donovan case.
Okay, from one straight woman to another, you gotta see this nanny.
Okay.
And for the record, Miss Hanley, you understand that you're here solely as a material witness, and you're not a party to the action. That said, you are under oath and subject to the full force of the law.
Of course.
Wonderful. Mrs. Donovan's attorney will begin the questioning.
Miss Handley, exactly how long did you work as a nanny in the Donovan household?
Mrs. Donovan hired me just before Christmas, so 9 months, I suppose.
And during the course of your employment, did there come a time when you and your employer, Mr. Donovan, engaged in sexual intercourse?
I'm not proud of it.
And would you describe this incident as a mutual consenting act between yourself and Mr. Donovan?
I would.
Rebecca? Rebecca. Yeah. Rebecca, what about your other employer, Mrs. Ellen Donovan?
What about her?
Well, did you ever engage in any sexual acts with her of any kind?
No.
Well, of course you didn't, because that would be unprofessional of you. But what about Mrs. Donovan and anyone else? Like the pool man or the UPS driver or the boy next door? Anybody at all?
Objection calls for speculation.
To the best of your knowledge?
No.
No. But you weren't with Mrs. Donovan 24 hours a day with you. I mean, it is conceivable that she and a handsome stranger had a liaison and you never knew it.
It's hard to imagine. I have nothing against Mrs. Donovan, but the woman is a bore.
Oh, interesting. Do you have anything for her?
It's parked half a block up the street. Just 5 minutes of your time, please.
Next guy on shift comes in an hour. You want to wait, I'll do it. Or you can call a tow truck.
I can't afford that. If you could just set up the jack, I could probably do the rest myself.
I have to stay at the desk. Sorry.
Excuse me. Flat tire?
2 weeks after my auto club card expired.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, it just so happens that as a public service, I provide roadside assistance to all stunningly beautiful former Auto Club members.
Is that right?
Lead on.
Oh, the clerk said 9 a.m. sharp for trial. I'll put a binder together with the Donovan's schedule of assets and debts.
Yeah, but I think we still have a case for a valid prenup.
Dad, everyone knows he cheated, and there's no evidence his wife cheated. The prenup's dead.
Not if we can establish a defense for adultery.
And what defense would that be?
Entrapment.
Of course. Bob Donovan was entrapped. By whom?
By his wife. Who do you think did the hiring?
Dad, I paid attention in criminal law class. That ain't gonna fly.
Well, say what you will, but I think Mrs. Donovan asked for it.
You've got to be kidding me.
Honestly, what woman in her right mind hires a hot nanny? He wakes up in the morning, he goes in the kitchen, and who's feeding his kids breakfast? Hot nanny, oozing sexuality. He comes home from a hard day of work, and they're tucking his kids into bed. Hot nanny, still oozing away.
She's the ultimate fantasy wife.
She's the ultimate fantasy wife. Only there to serve the family's every need and looking spectacular doing it. How can any man be expected to resist?
I'll get that trial binder together.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, my turn.
You go, girl.
To my knight in shining business suit. Who came to my rescue.
Oh. It's what I do.
It's nothing more.
It's nothing less.
Hello?
Put that drink down and listen close. You are so out of line.
And where are you calling from?
Excuse yourself, exit the restaurant, proceed to the left.
I am just gonna... The restroom. The restroom.
Okay, come back quickly.
You spying on me?
No, I'm not spying on you. I was walking by, only to find you throwing back cocktails during work hours, I should point out, with the hot nanny.
The what?
That woman, Rebecca, she's the nanny in the Donovan divorce.
Well, that's not my case.
If Donovan knew that one of his law firm's attorneys was chatting up the woman who's costing him half his fortune, he'd drop us in a second. And he's the mini-mart king of the valley.
Did you see her? Look. She doesn't know who I am. To her, I'm simply the charming, irresistible, manly man who changed her tire. As for you, you never saw me.
Nick! Oh my God.
So, where are we with Dr. Dean?
I'm on the fence. The guy clearly has a major insecurity complex. Then when he touches me, I can barely resist him.
So go for it.
Did you not hear the first part?
I choose to ignore the first part. You don't have to be madly in love with every guy that you fool around with. It's okay to just have fun once in a while. Michael.
How'd it go?
Still in progress.
Uh-oh, what's wrong?
She's unbearable.
I knew it. You know what? Just make up an excuse and leave.
Kate, I'm kidding.
Right, me too.
Hold on.
Hello, you. We're having fun.
Fabulous.
And I'll have you know, I've been a model customer. I said please and thank you to the waiter and the bus person, didn't I? He's nodding. So, what happens next? Can I take him home with me?
How about a second date first?
Actually, we were thinking about a double date. You could bring Dean, the mystery man.
Oh, maybe.
Well, it'd be a kick. Anyway, we'll let you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. What? Nothing.
I guess I made a match.
Don't seem that excited about it.
I'm just surprised.
Of course I'm excited.
That was astounding.
I like you.
Stop me if I'm moving things along too quickly, but we should go away somewhere.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Anywhere. Doesn't matter. Anywhere we can have fruity umbrella drinks and more sex, substantially more sex, and work on our tans. The desert would suffice. There's always Mexico.
What about Tuscany?
Oh, Tuscany would be good.
I mean it. I rented a villa there. I'm going for a month. You could come.
You rented a villa? It's no wonder you can't afford a tow truck.
I'm actually coming into a bit of cash. I just don't have it yet.
Tell me more.
I can't. It's too naughty.
Oh, naughty's good. Me like naughty. Oh. Did you knock over a bank?
Of course not.
Well, come clean, woman. We're flesh against flesh. Nothing comes between us.
Well, if you must know, my old boss offered me $50,000 just to sleep with her husband. I get the money when their divorce comes through. How bizarre is that?
It's very.
Almost all their non-liquid personal assets, the Tarzana house, the cars, catamaran, free and clear. The only debt's a mortgage on the Lake Arrowhead house, 300 and change.
Check. Corporate assets?
22 retail properties. They own the buildings, but not the land.
Hey! No cell phone today, huh? A little tidbit about your nanny.
All rise.
Please be seated. In re Marriage of Donovan. Counsel, ready to proceed?
We are.
Your Honor, with apologies for the late notice, Robert Donovan now contends the prenuptial agreement in his marriage is in fact valid and binding.
The parties have stipulated that the agreement is void.
Furthermore, we are prepared to seek a criminal complaint alleging fraud and conspiracy against both Ellen Donovan and her Rebecca Hanley.
This is ridiculous.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Please.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I work with those guys.
Your Honor, may I have just a moment?
Certainly.
Told you she was all over.
Your Honor, if I may, Petitioner Ellen Donovan is prepared to reverse her position and stipulate to the validity of the prenuptial agreement.
Very well. Assets are to be distributed in accordance therewith. Mr. Fox, please prepare an order after hearing from my signature.
It will be my pleasure, Your Honor.
So we still have the big trip?
So, a little scoop already. Where did you two meet?
Actually, in my adjustment room.
You're an adjuster? He's a chiropractor.
I twisted Kate's arm to go out with me.
You know, I have such respect for your line of work. You know, we have a girl at the agency that comes around office to office and works the kinks out of our necks. 10 minutes, she's in and out. It's...
That's probably a masseuse. My line of practice is chiropractic medicine.
Of course.
You know, Serena has the most amazing house.
It's a work in progress.
Gorgeous craftsman, all original materials. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
Thank you. I want Michael to design an extension.
Well, you're gonna have to negotiate with my agent.
Oh, she's a pushover. Excuse me for a minute. Oh, Kate Fox, don't you know the girls' trip to the ladies' room protocol?
Sorry, it slipped my mind.
Oh. So, Dean seems fun.
Yeah?
That Michael is just the sweetest. I want to eat him up.
Good. I wasn't sure if he was your type.
Oh, he isn't, which is good. Believe me, Michael's the opposite of my ex-boyfriend. That SOB hardly treated me any better than his wife.
Your ex was married?
Uh-huh.
You only told me he was a narcissist.
He was. Everything was about him not wanting to break up his family. I'm telling you, I see real potential in Michael. He needs a little polishing, wardrobe, haircut, new car, this and that, but the overall package is very, very promising.
Serena, Michael is amazing just the way he is. Why would you want to turn him into something he's not?
Because I'd like him better that way. Isn't that good?
That's good.
Isn't this fab? The two of us after all these years on the town with our men. It's fab.
Yeah.
If you only knew the Katie Fox I knew in high school.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Miss Biggest Flirt on campus.
I wasn't biggest flirt.
Oh.
I was just teasing, sweetie. No need to get hypersensitive.
Not at all. I'm just sitting here racking my brain for good flirty exploits, but all I can think of are stories about you.
Time to tell.
Yes, tell it all.
Forget it.
No. Come on, Katie. Don't be a buzzkill. We're dying to hear.
Well, let's see. There was a time Serena bet Lisa Berliner she could hook up with 3 guys in one weekend. Didn't you win like $50?
Oh, that's good.
Teasing, sweetie.
Of course. Why is there cilantro on my fish?
It's how the dish is prepared.
And yet there was no mention of this on the menu. Since when did cilantro become some basic staple of our daily diet that didn't require advanced disclosure? The last time I checked, we weren't in Mexico.
Why don't I have another plate made up for you?
Why don't you? Oh, doctor.
Call me Dr. Dean.
Oh, you are good.
I actually have heard that one, but it's hilarious. Putting you on hold. Dr. Dean Delane for you.
Will you tell me you couldn't find me? I'll call him later.
No. I'm not comfortable passing along misinformation to Dr. Dean. Your mom dropped this off.
Thanks. Hello?
How is my favorite new patient today?
Still fine.
Oh, that's good to know. So last night was very enjoyable. Can't wait to do it again.
It was definitely a memorable night. But the thing is, Dr. Dean, I'd rather not jeopardize our chiropractor-patient relationship. After having you work on me, I don't think I could go anywhere else.
Well, I respect that. I mean, a good doctor is hard to find.
So true. So, I'll see you soon.
Yeah. You stay limber.
I will do that.
I'll make adjustments after plan check.
Michael Mendelson.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
No, it was wrong of me to let things get so out of hand. But I was sitting there realizing how much this wasn't the right woman for you.
I saw you doing that.
You did?
Yeah. I think I'm becoming a Kate Fox aficionado. Pretty soon I'm gonna be able to read your every move.
I'm gonna need new moves.
Yeah, you will. Hey, I hope all the fireworks didn't end up ruining your evening with Dean the mystery man.
Oh, no. We're just friends.
Gotcha. Well, for what it's worth, I think it's great that you're getting back out there.
Oh?
Yeah, I mean, you can't be a matchmaker 24/7. You'll end up giving all the good guys away.
Yeah. So I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.